Yeah.
Holy cow!
In like 2 minutes.
Today was wild.
This is the perfect way to spend a Saturday night with your family and your folk, man. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else in the world right now.
We went from owning our own urban fashion line in downtown Seattle to leaving it all and buying 10 acres of land and a barn in northern Idaho with our parents, who sold their home of 40 years. All with a vision of refashioning our lives, centered around simplifying and slowing down, reconnecting to source. This is our journey. This is Homestead Fashioned. So Dad has made it his personal mission this year to have more wood than we know what to do with. So it might be the middle of summer, but he is on a mission.
It's a big log right here.
Yeah, looks like you need to get that chainsaw sharpened.
Yeah. I guess I'm not as strong and agile as I used to be, so but it's very doable for me and very enjoyable for me, so I can go out and have pretty easy access to the wood, so I don't have to carry it a long ways. So I pretty much just back right up to the trees and cut it up with the chainsaw and toss it in the back of the truck and bring it down here and unload it. So it's not a lot of heavy work, but I enjoy it. One of the nice things, I guess, about cutting wood for the winter is all the wood is on our property here, and it's relatively very accessible, and we can cut the trees down and limb them and pretty much drive right up to them and load the wood in the back of the truck and then bring it up to pile it up here.
And it's all gonna go and help fill up the rest of this, which we already have about halfway full.
The wood shed probably holds about 5 cords of wood, and we probably are using 7 to 8 cords in the winter. So the rest of it we stack here on the deck in different locations, and so it's pretty doable.
One.
Yeah, babe.
3. Yeah.
Stacking wood.
This is awesome, Isaac.
Team effort here.
Wood for the winter. This thing is going to be like full today.
I know.
Like right now.
Not today.
Yeah. Not today. Yeah.
You'll have maybe 2 more of those stacks. So it'd be like a third of the way full, maybe.
And now
I'm pretty good.
Now I'm done. What was that, Mom?
I'm good, thank you.
Doing wood. Tell me about doing wood.
Doing wood. You gotta do it. No, actually out here it's really cool because we have everything that we need to keep us warm for the winter all around our property. So I'm super thankful for that. Summertime is a great time to get all the wood, also get the workout from getting all the wood. It's actually quite fun to chop trees and split wood and work together to kind of pull all that together. You're getting fresh air, you're getting moving. It's kind of like your gym without a gym. So yeah, that's what we gotta do. That's what we're doing in the summer. And it's something that we can all chip in on.
Mom, I got 3 of the big ones. Look.
Right, guys.
Look. I actually personally really like chopping wood. The stacking part is a little bit more difficult, but I do have a lot of fun doing that too because you can make different like designs in the wood and the way you stack it to make it a little bit more fun, and I like to sing when I do that too, so yeah.
Stacking wood fun or hard?
Both.
Sky, let me see that. Let me see that, girl. Oh yeah, that's a good stack right there.
Baby, I got you.
No, but I can't. Sparrow's taking it.
There, drop it.
I'm just gonna drop them on the floor now.
Alright, that works too.
Stacking wood is a lot of work, but I like it.
Ah, yes. Got birds all over. Birds for days. Yes, filling it out, filling it out. Gonna be set on wood this winter.
These piles are getting bigger and bigger.
So the new cabin is coming along awesomely. We have the base and the floor all completed, and the next task is to construct and stand up walls. Well, before we can put walls up, we need to figure out windows, because the walls need to be constructed in such a way to accommodate for the windows and the doors. Now, if you were just building a house and had blueprints, you could probably just plug the windows in where you want them based on kind of general dimensions that they sell at the store. Well, for this, I'm looking for as cheap windows and free windows as I can find. So I'm on Craigslist looking for windows. Now I do have some windows that I've collected over the past year. Some people that were giving them away for free, some that were sitting along the side of the road for free. There were some windows that were left at the property from the previous owner, so I have those. But I need a lot of windows because I want this cabin to have a lot of windows. So I'm on Craigslist looking for people giving away windows or looking for cheap windows. I found someone up in Spokane selling about a half a dozen windows for $100. And I also found someone giving away free windows. It's kind of a random post with a bunch of random windows kind of sitting on the ground that just says free windows, come get them. So I'm going to go get them, see what I got there. So between those two scores, we'll come back, see what we got, and see how many more windows we need to get. I mean, I think I can't have too many windows. I'd rather have too many and kind of put this jigsaw puzzle together, have windows left over, because we eventually want to build a vintage window greenhouse here on the property. So between those two things, I'm off to get those windows, see what we got, and start working on these walls. Probably enough to finish the whole Airbnb. All single pane, but they're free and they'll look amazing when we're all done with them. So pretty cool. A bunch, whole truckload. And we bought some too, some vintage ones that were $100. So truckload of windows, $100. Can't buy half a window at Lowe's or Home Depot for $100. look at the size of these windows. It's probably 5-6 feet tall by, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet wide. These things are awesome. Free. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these big ones. 7 of these 8 panel and 3, 6, 9, 12 panel windows, and then a bunch of little ones. Check these out. These are probably the ones that I'm like most excited about. These are freaking awesome. Super heavy, thick, beefy windows. These wood frames and the handles and everything on them. And they're big. They're probably 4 foot by 4 foot. Might be cool to do a spot where we open them up onto the deck and put a bar out there or something. I mean, it wasn't part of my original plan, but might do that. Might use them for something else, but pretty cool. So this one was also one of the free ones. Also super cool. Probably 6 foot by 4.5 foot, something like that. Vintage window with the wood frames. Super duper cool. Check this one out. It's almost 6 feet tall, and it opens and closes, and it's all wood. All this hardware is, well, these are metal or something here, metal. But everything else is wood on that. It's pretty cool. Look at that. $100 in windows, and I could probably do the whole house and have windows left over. $100 bucks. That is all shapes and sizes. So we can get kind of funky and cool with it. So every time I come across like this sliding glass door I found sitting for free on the side of the road. I bought some old vintage windows for like 50 bucks from someone. Not even sure where that one. Some of these windows were just left over here from when we moved in that were just sitting around that we saved. So there's a couple glass doors, there's some French doors. The French doors we're gonna use on the house, but I'm trying to collecting all the windows and things that I've collected over the last year or two and lay them out and see how they fall into place and see what else I need to gather or buy. And there's even some glass, some thick glass that I think I'm going to use in some places. Abram might have something to say about some of the stuff, but that's what I got right now, using what we got. There's we're going to clean these first. Sliding glass door I got for free. These sliding glass door panels were left here. That's the other door, but I'm gonna clean them up, take them up. And we got those windows we're gonna use probably. Over here, so these French doors are gonna go in the house. And then we got these cool windows that actually roll open. We're gonna make a vintage, do a greenhouse out of windows. So those are gonna be good for the greenhouse because they open up. But yeah. So as you can see, what I'm trying to do, because I'm so visual, is trying to lay this thing out kind of ahead of time, like visually, so that I can kind of understand it. Since I've never done anything like this before, I'm not doing like blueprints and schematics and like all this stuff. So like visually, I have to be able to like step into the house and be like, where does it feel like a kitchen sink should go, or where should windows go? Anyway, I'm just an artist trying to make a cool cabin. So I think for me, it's just helping me to kind of like, you can see I've got some windows laying up. I actually tacked up a couple of big, tall, 16-foot boards just so I can get an idea of like the feel of the height. The house will actually be about 2 feet taller than what these are, but at least visually I can step into it, and it helps me understand like visually and sort of the feel wise, because like my goal is that when people come, they feel like they're
saturated in the forest. Can't think of a better word to sort of describe it, but I want as many windows as possible. I want the walls of the house to basically be the forest in some ways, where you're living in the forest, eating in the forest, showering in the forest. You just feel fully saturated in this environment. That's kind of the goal. So as many windows as possible, as much glass, as much of a glass house as possible. So the forest is really your walls. And so that's the goal, but getting my head around it.
Assessing the garden down here.
Getting tomatoes, but not a good sign right there. So frustrating.
I'm sorry.
I know. I was talking to a neighbor and she's got really bad tomato curl too, so I don't know what's going on.
A tomato curl, show what tomato curl is. You've got some that don't have it. I mean,
Right.
they have a few different kinds, but all these Amish paste ones that you planted are all, see, all the leaves are, look
They're not, the
full
good
and
thing is
healthy.
they're not yellow and dying. That's a good thing, but they're just curled.
They are still getting some tomatoes on them.
We
so
are. We've got,
I mean, that one looks, well, that's getting a little bit of,
yeah, that end rot.
I
need to do some research on that. But see now over here,
this is what they're supposed to look like.
this is an Oregon Spring and it looks happy. I'm getting some,
Nice
look at that,
tomatoes on it.
look at that.
Wow. That's awesome. Need to plant more of these.
Next year maybe have to.
That one's looking great too. What is
Yeah,
this one?
I think this is an Oregon Spring
Oh.
too. I think. I'm not
Even
sure.
this one doesn't look horrible. Is this the same thing?
This bed actually is looking better
Actually,
than this
all
one.
these look pretty good.
Look better. They have that one's got a little
Yeah,
bit of
this compared
Yeah.
to that is a pretty big difference.
right. So it's interesting the difference in the beds, and haven't quite figured that out. The complexities of being a gardener, a farmer. I can only imagine if this was a big farm and having to diagnose what's going on with my crop. It's a mystery. There's your,
Jalapenos,
yep. These are just peppers.
peppers, fennel.
Your loves fennel.
Love the fennel. This is all squash.
Cucumbers.
Oh, these are cucumbers?
Yes. Look at all the blooms. If these all turn into cucumbers, we're gonna have a good cucumber harvest.
Awesome.
Yeah. Lots of pickles. The girls eat pickles like crazy. So
You know what's funny is that homemade pickles, I like them. Store-bought pickles, yucky.
not so much, huh?
Nope.
Yeah. So you see our little here's our
First pumpkin.
first pumpkin.
Looks like a melon.
I know it does. And got a good
Yeah.
cabbage coming on,
Here's the
and beans. We've got some peas.
Oh, those look great.
Summer days around here often evolve into unexpected adventures, and this particular day was no different. Well, while running a few errands, we had to swing by Abrams, only to find them loading up a bunch of old hay bales that they needed to get rid of. So, of course, Isaac and I jumped in to lend a hand.
We're getting rid of all this old hay. It's got mold on it. It's got to go. So we're gonna go kick it off a bank somewhere. Oh yeah, are we ready for this?
Yeah. On the way to dump the hay bales, we needed to make a quick stop by Uncle Larry's house to fix the trailer that needed some welding. And Abe thought it would be a really fun idea for me to learn how to weld. So they handed me the welder, gave me a little crash course on how to weld, and now, you know, I'm a welder, so that's pretty cool. It looks fairly horrible. My top part looks good. This looks horrible.
I wouldn't be the one to ask about what no, I'll ask Uncle Larry.
Uncle Larry. Larry, come here, please. What am I doing here? This feels like okay. This looks not great. Am I going too fast, or like what's the?
I don't know. I didn't
Okay.
watch it.
Okay.
You can watch me.
Yes. Okay, good.
You can go. What did I do different? Because that's what I'm saying. Is you, when I'm done, you can go. You'll either go, oh, I did, or yep. Right. Well, what about? So the first thing I'm gonna do is clean it off.
Okay.
Before I do anything, which is you can watch. But I'm cleaning it off.
Okay.
All the paint's gone, all the everything.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna weld right here. It's hard to weld into the sand. That's how you see the paint.
I do see it. I see what's different.
I exaggerated
It's that,
here,
well, yeah, it's that painting motion that you're talking about.
but we did that so you could see it better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then
And just like that, you know, only like an hour and a half later, we're back on the road.
Brother, where's John Iron? John Iron, over here. John Iron, we're about to Julie, grab John Iron.
How you get rid of old hay? How's it?
Yeah.
So that's how you get rid of old hay.
Guess so. I don't know.
How was that? Nothing to say.
Said it was good.
Just drinking water.
Hey.
Hey! We're gonna try to find a fishing hole out of this place.
there's a fishing hole around here for sure.
So with the hay taken care of, what's left to do with the rest of a summer day? Well, you round up the crew, a grill, and some fishing poles, and you have yourself some summer fun down by the river.
Hi guys, where are we going? Going to the river. You know, we are blessed with amazing friends, and sometimes people will just drop in and surprise us, and sometimes we've had it planned where people are going to come out and visit, but we didn't have planned, oh, this is happening today. So it's kind of like a surprise. It's always a party of whatever project is happening or needs to happen at that moment. Kind of life is driven a little bit by that. And everybody, if you're here when that's going on, all our friends have been so wonderful and chipping in, even if they just came to visit. Today we're building a cabin, or today we're chopping wood, today we're helping with the fence, or whatever it is. It can just turn into a spontaneous party at any time around here, just based on who's doing what and everybody just being together and chipping in together. It's super fun because everything's better together, right?
It's funny how days around here often evolve into something unexpected. Work and fun often blend together. I often compare living out here to living on a pirate ship, drinking and fishing and music and laughing and doing it all over again. But it's going to be something that our kids and our kids' kids and our kids' kids will be telling stories and legends about long after we're gone. Living on a pirate ship in the middle of the wild, untamed, wide open country in Idaho. One of my favorite books as a kid was Where the Wild Things Are. I think our journey here has been a little like Max's in that book. One of my favorite lines in that book kind of parallels our journey and adventure here a little bit, where it says, "And Max, the king of all wild things, was brave and bold, and he sailed off through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are." River, you catching a fish right now, girl? Huh? What?
Yeah.
Holy
like,
cow.
In like 2 minutes, like just in there, and I'll have you know.
Wait, I gotta see this.
Yeah, you gotta see this. Stand up, River, stand up.
River, stand up. Bring it in, girl.
Keep turning it.
Come on.
Woohoo,
Ah.
fish! Whoa! High five, girlfriend! You gonna?
Hey, River, pick it up. Let me see it. Can you hold it for me?
Hold it right here.
Can you show it up for me?
Hold it by the string.
Right here.
And look at that.
Aim at Daddy. Here, hold
Let me see it.
Aim at Daddy.
Can you show it to me?
Picture.
Show me a picture.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That fish. This pole's fixed.
Wait, you caught that? You
do, don't you?
You caught that, babe? Let me see the fish you caught.
The fish I caught right here.
Jeez.
And I'll have you know that I actually,
With your fish.
what do you call it when you hit it with the rock?
You hit it with a rock?
I took it out by
You took it
myself
out.
for the first time.
You
After
thumped
a
it.
few slippery
I think the
thumps.
technical term is thumping it.
Thumping, yes, I
Yeah,
did that.
killing you.
I
You
didn't want to
took its
say I
life.
killed it. Yeah, I took its life.
I'd rather fish.
That's a pretty good
I
fish,
ended
babe.
the squirm. Yeah, isn't
Look at
that
that.
cool?
I'm gonna eat the heck
We're
out of
gonna have
that.
some fish.
Yes.
I'm also getting eaten by mosquitoes, so.
Behind here. Oh, I got spray in the.
Put your finger in. Hey, River, put your finger in there.
Put your finger right in there.
That's how you hold it.
It
You
won't
gotta
hurt.
be strong.
doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt. Look, River, I'm doing it too. Look at mommy.
Or
Look at
River,
Mama.
look, mommy's doing it too. It doesn't hurt. Go for it. Trust Abe, honey. He wouldn't hurt
I
you.
won't. Here, won't put it on that side. There's no blood.
check this out.
No blood.
Hold
Do
on.
it, River. Do it.
Try it.
Put it on a stick for it.
Yep. Here, let's run.
Is that,
Fish this
is that
through.
hard enough?
Yeah, that'll be good. Go ahead. Let's fish it through its gills. Okay, now can you hold those? Yeah. Now
There you
smile
There
at
you
Dad.
go.
Hold it up.
Yourself.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good one too.
Good job, girl. Oh, man. We shouldn't have needed. That's a big one. Dang. John Iron. Look at this monster. In the 12th, hold it out. Hold it out.
Push him out in front of you.
Jeez, bro. That.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
But don't let go. You can close your thumb if you need to. Way to go, buddy. Way
Dude.
to go.
John Iron, that's a monster. Good job, dude. Huh? It's up your arm.
His finger, it goes to his armpit.
Hold it up one more time. Let me see it.
Hold him up high.
Get a flashlight right on that fish for me.
Turn him.
Yes.
I got two flashlights.
Jeez.
There we go.
What
Wow.
a beauty. Bro.
Good job, buddy.
What a fish.
That's a man card right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Good job.
For life.
That's how you make your dad proud right there.
That's awesome, brother.
Was that hard to reel it in?
Eat that hook all the way, dude. That fish is like buried that hook. It's gonna take a minute to get it out of there.
You have to be really strong.
Good job.
This fish was out there eating baby ducks and whole frogs.
For real. Jeez. That's a fish. That's a fish.
Look at that fish, River Girl. What do you think of that fish?
On here.
What a beautiful, beautiful cut.
Jeez. They don't get any prettier than that.
Go that way, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey.
This right here, this is community right here. This is the perfect way to spend a Saturday night with your family and your folk, man. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else in the world right now.
That's it.
Thank you guys for sharing this with us.
That's it.
Are you trying to train them, Sky?
Yeah.
How's it going? Not that well.
So I wanted my goat to walk, for me to walk him around and stuff like Sparrow's goat, but that didn't really work out how I wanted it to work out. This guy is like a big car I'm trying to pull.
Hey. Don't hurt him though. That has a choker on it.
Yeah, it's on the non-choker.
Okay.